All this means the Jungle Book, a friend for life. Mowgli liked living in the man's village. It wasn't the carefree life he known in the jungle with Baloo, but after his chores were done, he had plenty of time to explore and play with his new friends. Today he had entertained the children with the story how Baloo dressed up like a monkey and danced with King Louie, how everyone laughed at, so did Mowgli. The more he brought about the buddies he have left behind in the jungle, the more Mowgli missed them. I didn't see any reason why I can't go back for a visit, Mowgli said to himself. Imagine how surprised these Baloo and Bagheera will be to see me. Next, Mowgli asked the chief of the village for permission to make the journey. Chief agreed, so Mowgli tried some food up a large palm leaf, took a hollow part for a drinking cup, and head off on his trip. Mowgli stood through the jungle. He knew so well. He entered the calls of a parrot, climbed a small mountain of boulders, and skipped rocks across a stream. After a while, he stopped to have something to eat. Then he leaned against a tree to have a afternoon snooze. The man cub dreamed that Shere Khan the tiger was taking him through the jungle. In his dream, he never saw the tiger's face, but could hear the plunge rushing behind him, and knew the beast was close by. Mowgli woke to the sound of shaking leaves. Sorry about that. I'd been afraid of her, but now he knew it was hard to fear creatures. He imagined that he saw a flash of orange and black stripes. He's near the rocks just behind him. Mowgli took a deep breath, rubbed his eyes, and looked behind everything as before he fell asleep. That's what happens when you have too much bananas before a nap, Mowgli said with a chuckle. Mowgli picked up the food and went over to the river to wash. As he splashed the cold water on his face, he heard a moan behind him. He turned and saw a tigress crawling towards the cover of some bushes. So it wasn't a dream after all, Mowgli thought. He still and quiet watches the tiger's slow, painful moment. No person I have seen walked like that. He disagreed. She must be hurt. Even Mowgli knew it was dangerous. He slowly approached the tigress. When he was close enough for her to catch him, she growled, hoping this would be enough to scare the boy away. Mowgli stopped right where he stood. My name is Mowgli, he said. and I was just wondering, are you alright? Leave now, or I'll have you for my dinner, answered the tigress. She tried to sound fierce, but her voice was tired. Mowgli, they will closer to the bush now. He could see the tigress. This the little cubs. But won't harm you. And those. Sorry about the noise. Just then, one of the cubs came curious and ran over to Mowgli. Mowgli smiled at his behind the. There's a tigress. Didn't he? Well, oh, maybe this boy Chili doesn't mean them any harm. My name is Sheba, she said softly. He sat down on the ground and second all the cubs were climbing in your lap. How did you get hurt? Mowgli asked their mother. A few days ago I was hunting for food, Sheba. Again, I slipped and fall down a cliff. I was badly injured, and it took me a long time to climb back up the rocks, but I keep going because I knew I had to return to my cubs. Then what? Mowgli wanted to know. I have rested here. Mowgli, my cubs don't eat meat yet. They are still happy to drink in their fill of milk. He's surprised. You feel any better? Mowgli asked. Enter. Since I can't protect my cubs, I need to make sure they are hidden and safe if when danger is near. Enter. Mother, Tigress, think I can help you if you let me in bird. And I'm surprised I still don't understand, she told him. Why are you being so kind? Mowgli smiled. When I was a baby, a family of wolf adult man raised me. When I was older, my friends Baloo, Garrett took care of me. Me from Shere Khan. Later, then I at the man village and in the jungle. This is the fastest way I can read, guys. Alright then. Sheba agrees. What's your plan? Before we talk anymore, think you should eat, Mowgli said. He unwrapped his food and heard her what remained. Then she took the hollow ground and he carried with him around to the river. As he bent to fill it, the cubs came racing after him and jumped on him with all the might. Mowgli lost his balance and fell straight into the river. The cubs thought this was a wonderful game and joined him in the flowing water. Hey, cried the Mowgli, pretending to scold him. Cut that out. So adorable. Cool water to drink, maybe he be able to help her after all. I am going to visit some of my friends of mine, Mowgli explained. They don't leave from home here. Why are there They could watch over your cubs while you rest. They won't mind. After all, they are used to take care of me. Man should finally and to that. Last question. Why are you so different from man? She wondered. Maybe it's because I was not a man, but a man cub, Mowgli answered, and then he laughed and howled just like the wolves I taught him. Meanwhile, during a clearing in the jungle, Baloo and Bagheera were just saying goodbye to Ramla and his mate. Was Mowgli was. I came across him, Baloo remembered. Sure to miss him. I miss him too, Bagheera agreed. I thought I'll never forget all the trouble he caused when he tried to take him to the man village. He probably so grow up could scare off Shere Khan all by himself. Bagheera shook his head. And oh, Baloo, don't be ridiculous. He's only gone a month. Later the afternoon. Well, buddy. Baloo. What about you? Drink out. It's alright, Baloo. Who said? Mowgli said. You. Mowgli, have you lost your senses? Asked Bagheera. Don't you know that tigers like Shere Khan don't trust them for a moment? He back turned into Mowgli agreed. Make this video less than 15 minutes, guys. And that Grace agrees. She lied down under a tree nearby, keeping one eye open on her cubs. Soon as Bagheera, Baloo, and Mowgli were their stories adventures and remembering their past adventures together. Why don't you tell everyone how Mowgli began, but was fast asleep. By the time her awoke, Bagheera and Baloo on tigers like Shere Khan, they she will strong again as he come to do. Mowgli met a tigress, and he could have run in fear. If she had been stronger, she might not have let him near her. Soon between these strangers a seed of friendship grew. Like many so-called enemies, they shared more than they knew. The end. Less than 15 minutes. because this video can only last up to that number. So thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and all that stuff. You know, I keep moving the camera around. It's kind of hard to move it when I want to play music. You'll be hearing absolute silence for a couple of minutes, but it was totally worth it. You'll be seeing this in any YouTube video, so goodbye.